spiritually inclined souls. Before I begin, I want to say something very clearly. And that is that in the next few nights, whatever clarity, insight, or understanding that may be shared does not originate from me. It flows entirely from my Guru, Jagat Guruttam Shri Kripalu Mahaprabhu, Shri Maharaji, as we respectfully call him. He is the source, the steady, unseen force that shapes understanding, softens the heart, and opens the soul. In a world where power, influence, and recognition are often sought as the most desired aim or the highest aim, this truth is fading, that all wisdom, all light, and all devotion comes from the Guru. I will say it boldly and without even the slightest hesitation, that any knowledge shared, that it is only and only through Sri Maharaji's grace alone that any knowledge shared has meaning and any insight here has value. So over the next few nights, may we remember the presence of His divine grace as the foundation, the true source, and the guiding light of our hearts. Whatever may be shared, may be offered at His lotus feet. May we all be attentive, open, and receptive to the wisdom that flows through Him. Shrotriya Brahmanistha Govinda Radhey Guru hi Ishwarya Gyan Kara De Guru se hi Hari Gyan Govinda Radhey Guru binu ka kha ga gha Gyan na bata de. Radha Govind Geet. I share this not because I am looking to elevate myself. In fact, I want to disappear entirely so that whatever is true may be heard without even the slightest obstruction. Even in gatherings of spirituality or devotion, it is very easy for the mind to be drawn to comforts, to chitter-chatter, to sights, to sound around us. But the purpose of coming together is far deeper. It is to open our hearts, reflect sincerely, and receive the divine grace of God. Yes, to receive the divine grace of God. So whatever reflections will be shared over the next few days are not for spectacle, are not for applause. They are for nurturing humility, nurturing devotion, and realizing and feeling the presence of God in our lives. Yes. So may we be attentive and absorb and listen to every word, so that every word that we hear finds a place within us, within the soul, and not in the noise of the world. We often speak about love, devotion, spirituality, remembrance. We talk about all of this. But very rarely do we pause to think or to ask what allows these qualities to actually take root. The most overlooked foundation on the spiritual path is humility. Humility, humbleness. And humility, when I say humility, I'm not talking about low self-esteem or self-negation. No, it's humility, the willingness to not defend ourselves. Yes. Or the willingness to not defend ourselves or not self-justify ourselves, and not have the desire to appear advanced, to stand before the divine in such a spirit. No defensiveness, no self-justification, and no desire to appear advanced. Yes, that's the humility that I am referring to. Because without humility, even sacred practices revolve around the self. Around the self, yes. We may chant, we may serve, we may listen to spiritual discourses, we may even renounce, and yet be occupied by thoughts of what we are becoming as opposed to whom we are approaching. And humility is what makes every practice, or turns rather every practice, to devotion. That is why the tradition places so much importance on songs that glorify humility. A song does not argue, it does not instruct. What does it do? It softens. That's what it does. It softens. It bypasses the intellect and speaks directly to the heart, where resistance lies. So in the coming days, I would like to unfold the meaning of a divine song that in fact embodies the essence of humility. It is a sacred composition revealed by my revered Guru, Jagat Guru Tam Shri Kripalu Mahaprabhu, and this song is drawn from one of his sacred texts, Prem Ras Madira. Prem Ras Madira, yes. So every word of this song carries the fragrance of surrender and the voice of a heart that knows that it cannot stand alone and desires to lean on God alone. Yes. So in the coming days, we will sit with the verses of the song gently, not rushing, not dissecting, and let the song, or the verses of the song, soften us from within.